Well, greetings and salutations. While working on something else here, I keep on hearing about Runway Tony and this uh, something about a Blackburn Tower. I I don't know anything about it. Nobody ever referenced the video. There seems to be an ongoing argument, and I never really knew what it was. So I decided to look into it. Hold on a second here. Blah 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 blah. Da da da. Like that. Share. Whoops. Didn't do that. Okay, now here's the information I just got, as you can see, 2 minutes ago. Because I don't know what they're talking about, but I just got referenced the video. I haven't clicked the link yet. So we'll see what's going on here. I probably want to share the other screen. Oh, you guys can't see that. That's another answer to Tony because he doesn't understand what a strangely coastal thing looks like. Anyway, hold on, let me kill all this here. Save, and then let me move over to the other window. Oh yeah, that's ugly. Don't do that. Wait, stop sharing that, and then this screen 2, move it over there. Present to everyone. I guess that's how you do that. Okay, so hold on a second. I got to move this here, and then I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, my phone's blowing up because my son actually is more important. But anyway, let's see here. Let me kill that. And then what's he got? What's he got? What's he got? Please don't be an audible message. It is. Well, I'll have to check that in a second. Okay, so I don't know this video. I don't know the argument. And presumably Anthony would send me his video and not the argument video, which is fine. I'm going to have a look at that. He says to play it back at double speed because I asked him how long the video was, because I don't really know how long it is, and I don't want this to turn into like a 3 or 4 hour hangout. Just to analyze one thing. Let me see if he has done anything new to
Experiment.
Because there seems to be a new reply. Okay, no need Sly. I just opened Google Earth and busted his ass. Okay. Well, I don't want to know that. Let's see. Gonna prove my content. Anthony. See this message right here? When you gonna disprove my contrails or reflections challenge? Well, your reflections challenge actually disproves your own claim about the sun looking like it's only or how do you get 93 million miles between the reflection and the light? You already disproved that by yourself. I didn't need to. Okay. And disproving the contrails thing, look here, homie. You haven't given me anything to disprove yet. Okay. As a matter of fact, I gave you an image to prove exactly what you were observing on the bridge. You didn't like it. You said that my image was distorted because it was a panoramic, ignoring the fact that I sent you 2 images. Okay. That's what you did. Now, and funny enough, on the very image that you said was distorted and therefore was inadmissible, because it was panoramic, you used that exact same image to prove your other ones were straight. So is it distorted or not? Get over it, dude. Really. Until you prove that you could see low on the horizon, and it's actually kind of funny that you said that mine wasn't near the horizon. Exactly which horizon are you speaking of? You know, the one between the land and the earth, or the land and the sky? Come on, dude. The horizon is all the way around you. Okay? Really, go outside, take a picture of a low contrail of considerable length, which can be measured. That's how you do that. I did it. Wasn't that tough? Okay, so you'll be able to go out and do it the same way and prove me wrong by showing a low, straight contrail to say that your bridge analogy would be what you see on a curved earth, whereas your photo is what you see in reality. Anything that's flying directly over you is just it's you're not going to see the same thing, dude. You're not. Okay? So therefore it's not even relevant to your claim. So get over yourself. Anyway, let me let's see here. Let me downsize that and then move that over. As a matter of fact, while we're here, desktop, where did I have those pictures? No. Give me a second here. Let me figure out where I had these, because it's funny to listen to them talk about this. You know, you didn't disprove my claim. Yes, I did. A couple of times. Okay? A couple of times. As a matter of fact, here's the folder. Hold on a second here. I took multiple pictures. Okay? Multiple pictures. But the ones that I narrowed in on, this is the one that I had up on Shawn's Hangout. Okay? This is the one I had up on Shawn's Hangout. Now, you said that it was bullshit because of the fact that it's a panoramic photo. Now, under normal circumstances, I would say, you know what? You're pretty much right. It's a panoramic photo. Okay. But then why did you use in this panoramic photo this contrail and this contrail and this contrail if it's distorted? Because if they're straight here, guess where they're not straight? In a regular photo, dude. So this was the image that I sent you, and also it's up on Imgur, or whatever it's called, on my account on Imgur. Okay, this is just a straight photo. Okay, a single image. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Now, anybody take a screen capture of this and abuse it as much as you want to. Okay, but when you draw a line from here to here, you will see that this line is this long straight contrail bends downwards. Period. Okay? Don't want to hear any more about this until you acknowledge the fact that I had sent you this image like 2 posts after I sent you the other image. And I've sent it to you like 3 times. And plus, it's open and available. It's on my Imgur. Okay? You can look up there all you want. You can get, I think, well, you can probably get original resolution out of that. Okay? We all cool? So, enough of that. Oh, and by the way, here is, well, no, I'm not going to play the video because it's got the buildings below it, and I'm not going to bring myself into an OPSEC situation. Sorry, I'm not going to. But actually, well, let me see something here. Where's my thing going to be located at? Okay, there it is right there. Okay, so let me see if I can do this and trim the bottom off. I'm going to put this in loop, and then, yeah, I'm going to put this in loop, and then, oh, my bad. Let's get it a little bit bigger so everybody can see it. Okay, because, dude, you know, we're waiting for you to show a long, straight, flat contrail. Okay, low on the horizon. Okay, now this is just me doing the panorama. This is video, mind you. Pretty simple. You can see that contrail down there at the bottom. It's down here. Okay. See it? Look at that straight line. Look at that one. Lower on the horizon is going to be curved. All right. We done with this shit now? Go outside and take a photo of a low on the horizon going from left to right on any direction. Okay, and you'll see exactly what I'm seeing. So, like I said, done with that. Not trying to hear it no more. Alright, so let's go on to this video. I'm wasting too much time already. Slide. Let's see, squeaker, to be honest, blah blah blah. Okay, some kind of I'm going to get mad about something, blah blah blah. Let's see if he has put out anything else into this thread to, you know, because I do believe in give him enough rope. Let's see, I move further around the coast. Okay, I don't want to read any of that because I don't want my view to be tainted with what I'm about to watch. So, oh shit, this damn thing's 22 minutes long. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, I said Blackburn Tower. This is Blackpool Tower. My bad, guys. Let's see. Oh, Negator. What's this about? You're gonna laugh, I guess. Okay, this is Blackpool Tower. Okay, now let me go ahead and look up Blackpool Tower. Blackpool Tower. There we go, right there. What kind of great information you get when you don't start your searches out with flat Earth. That's something for you to know, Tony. Okay, so Blackpool Tower. I'm going to open that link in a new tab because if that's actually it, looks like it's on the beach. Okay, this appears to be what we're looking for. Let's see. Now, images for Blackpool Tower. Okay, that looks like the tower. Somebody was having fun with Photoshop, I guess. That looks like the tower that he used in. Yeah, that's it. Okay, red building out front, white building out front, and kind of looks like an overweight cousin of the Eiffel Tower. Okay, let's see. Sorry about that. Okay, so yes, the Eiffel Tower's overweight cousin. So, okay, so let's see what this is talking about.
Hello.
Oops.
With regards to this video, which I've took an interest in, I thought I would do a comparator video to see if I could get consistent evidence.
Is that the CN Tower in Toronto? Yeah, it is.
In support of this. You claim, probably accurately, that this is about 30 miles from Toronto. So at 30 miles, this is what we're looking at. I think maybe you're on about the first bit, this bit. I don't know, but I'm not sure. But maybe that's 30 miles. Okay, well, my nearest tower is Blackpool. Now, compared to CNN Tower, which stands at like
CN Tower, not CNN Tower.
Nearly 2,000 feet. Blackpool Tower is a measly 518 feet.
Okay.
So it's kind of like 1/3 of the size of the CN Tower. 1,500 to 1,800. 6, 12, 18. It's a third, isn't it, roughly? And it's the nearest tower I have. At 30 miles away, let's try just to show you what I'm referring to. Let's do.
Okay. So Blackburn Tower or Blackpool. I keep saying Blackburn. I don't know why. Probably because I used to have coworkers last name Blackburn. Anyway, okay, Blackpool Tower. About a third the height. Okay, we'll go into that if we need to. The when are we going to get to the part of the comparison?
No, it's not that one.
Ain't worried about all that. Come on. You just tell me, get to the part where you're on the footage that you took.
The hypothesis is, that you'll see.
Not trying to hear about it. Not trying to hear about it. Not trying to hear about it.
These given values.
Show me the parts.
So in the back here.
Okay, low tide in England. Couple of really cool spots in England where this happens. Okay.
You see on my photos in a bit, but we're looking at this background here, and there's a little bit in here, but it's in this kind of area, and you're looking up towards Blackpool. Okay. So let's get rid of that. These are the findings. Now, this makes it look, I must have had the camera set on a shit setting, but this makes it look like it was a dark day. It was actually really sunny, and I actually got a little bit of a suntan. I can feel my arms are burning. Now, let's zoom into the background. Now, this isn't a good picture, I accept, but the tower is here.
Okay, I see a little bit of it. Hold on, let me go into, oops, let me go into full mode here. Okay, I do acknowledge I see something there. I can't really identify it at the moment. Hopefully he has a better picture.
The tower there, it isn't a good picture, I accept, but that's the tower. I do have better pictures that are coming up.
Okay, cool.
In the foreground, you have the sand dunes of Formby Beach. In the background, you have Blackpool. If you get Google Maps up and you look at the line of sight from where I'm stood in Hoylake, up the coastline, Formby Beach is over to the right, it's over here somewhere, and Blackpool protrudes to the left. But in actual fact, it's slightly different. So Google Maps is not accurate with what I saw today with regard to Formby.
Well, I'm finding Google Maps to be quite dead on to a lot of things, so this is already going in a funny direction.
On the beach, and with regard to where Blackpool Tower is in relation to it. Blackpool Tower is clearly behind it, but on Google Maps it indicates that Formby Beach is slightly to the right, and we have a direct line of sight to Blackpool Tower, but we don't. So Google Maps is not accurate in this instance. Okay, zoom back out. I didn't have a good picture here. So what I did, there's some of the pylon things, wave, whatever they're called, fucking, yeah, them.
Get to the point, Tony.
What we did was moved further down the promenade to try and get us a little bit closer. And I don't know whether it would get us closer, but it felt like it probably would do. So again, there's the tower from a different vantage point. Notice that the foreground.
Okay, I'm seeing right here. Now I understand that line of sight is going to change its position. Now, wow, this is really not the most awesome picture to deal with here. Okay, I see let me identify my markers that I'm looking at here. I see what looks to be like foliage here, kind of a blank spot. It looks a little bit in the middle, and now the tower is off to the right of that. Whereas a second ago, I'm acknowledging the fact that he moved his position. Where's the part? There's the part where he zoomed in. Okay, now we have the foliage here, and like that. So at the new position, the tower is over here. So he moved the distance, and so far it's jiving. Okay, so back to where we were.
Okay, so then we moved again. Ignore that picture. It's not a relevant bit, neither is that one. Okay, so now as we're moving to the right,
yep, I see
the foreground is moving to the left.
Or whatever that tower is
still
there, if that's it.
Before the tower is over here, it looks like the tower's moved, but it's not the tower that's moved, it's the foreground that's moved. The foreground's moved to the left.
Right, it's called line of sight.
There's the tower, okay? Bear in mind, we couldn't see the tower at all. Yeah, that looks almost at full height, but for the dunes that are in front of it. But that looks like the tower at full height. I just wish it was a better picture.
Okay, I'm going to pause for a second here. Waiting for the part where this is... what am I not reading, Rick? I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. I do too, Mohammed. Just not often. But don't give me any spoilers. I just want to know what I missed in the comments. Don't give me any spoilers. I don't want to know what somebody is trying to tell me here. All right, well, let me go back to this then.
So at this point, I'm thinking, that curvature calculator said that it wouldn't even be visible.
Wouldn't be that the tower wouldn't be visible. All right, so let's start doing this here. Hold on. Let me bust out. Oh shoot, I gotta close Max. That's eating up a little bit of RAM. All right, let me go ahead and bust out Google Earth. Okay, so hold on a second here. Like that. Blackpool Tower. Okay, I see Blackpool, United Kingdom. Is that going to bring me to the tower? Mm-hmm. Oh, looks like it might just do that. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, hold on a second here. All right. All right. So, I am looking at, this is Blackpool Tower. Okay. Here it is right here. Now, let's see. Blackpool Tower. There's a pier over here. Okay, that's all fine. Now, in order to get the photo that he was looking at, I would have to see some kind of land between it and him, some kind of shorelines or something. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more information. Now, where did he say he was at? I'm sorry. Let me go back to here. Oh shoot, what distance was I? I was okay. I was at 810.
Well, there's the tower. Okay.
Okay, 810. Okay, now let me squeeze back here. Now this is the promenade that he said he was going down. Okay. Oh wait, I got all the info right up top here. So hold on a second. That was something I learned the other day. Every time you move around in Google Street View, it'll update the. Let me put a marker on this just to show you what I'm doing here. We put a marker on Blackpool Tower so I can see it from wherever I go. Okay. Let's see, we'll call it Blackpool Tower. Okay, we'll say that, and we'll make it nice and big and fat so that when I'm moving around, I can see it. Okay. And if anybody's in the chat right now that was in the conversation we were having on the string, on the comment thread, make sure that Anthony makes himself known. All right, so there's Blackpool Tower. Now this promenade where he's standing, I think I do it like this: 53.393.589, or oops, 5. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to read. Let's see, 35982.982. I think I can go comma minus 3.185353512. 53512. See if that'll do it. Look at that. Oh, bam. Look at that. That brings me right to where he was standing, at least in that image. Okay, is this, unless I typed it wrong. I don't think that will bring me right to it like that. Hold on, let me get bigger here. North Parade. I see now, I don't see any wind towers, because that was the base of a wind tower there a second ago. Let's see. Okay, nice to know you're watching. I'm just evaluating here. Now this right here, at least unless I mistyped it, let me make sure I didn't mistype it, but this right here is what this right here says. 53.393, yeah, 5982. Okay, so we got the north. And then minus 3, 185, 185, 3512. Okay, so that is where this is, apparently. Not 100% cool with that just yet. Well, shit, what am I thinking? I'll just go down the street view. Right, like that. Oh, okay. You can't see the wall up in there. I was looking for that wall. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is where we're at. Same car. Okay. So, okay, so this is where he's at. Okay, I see some wind towers way off here. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. I see, I don't know if those, yeah, those are wind towers. All the way off there in the background. I don't know if everybody can see that. Probably can. Looks like a ship off there too. Yeah, those are windmills. Okay, so I guess there's. Whoa, what am I doing? All right, so there's some people on a bench. Okay, and they're all the way up here by this red car. Okay, so now I got that location. Let me exit Street View. Now, I know he says in a second here that he walks down this way or drives, I don't know. But at least this is where it started. I'm just trying to get my benchmarks together here, that's all. And okay, so let's see. I'm going to label this as start of slideshow. It was a series of images that he's, oh, jeez, what am I doing? I'm typing in the wrong place. That would have brought me somewhere funny. Start of slideshow. Bam. Okay. Because like I said, he goes down a series of images. Okay. And okay, so now he's walking all the way down there, and I think we were at about 810. Whoops. Yeah, that's not 810. Now, one thing that's bothering me here is those wind towers look like they were awfully far in the distance there. Hold on a second. There was one video, one image here.
Further down the promenade to try and get us a little bit closer. And I don't know whether it would get us closer, but it felt like it probably would do. So again, there's a tower from a different vantage point. Notice that the foreground has moved to the left, but the tower has remained still. That's
okay. I'm not going to evaluate each individual picture. Like I said, I'm acknowledging the fact that I see a beach here and I see what could be the tower here in the background. Okay, I'm not disproving that at the moment. I'm just trying to get to the point of contention here, wherever it is that he gets this photo. So hold on. And by the way, while he claims to have gotten a smidgen of the tower from here. Now that he didn't show any of the local landscape. He's taking all these photos directly off, as in shooting out. Well, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Well, okay, that doesn't make any sense. Let me show you why that doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm going to go back and review. He might have said that he had gone down a little ways, but from that, at least from that initial point, there's no land between the tower and that. Hold on a second here. Let me save this line. This line, by the way, between where he was, between that starting point that I just marked and Blackpool Tower is 47 kilometers, or hold on a second here. Hello. 29 miles. Okay, that's not incredible over water to be able to see that far. Okay, so I'm going to call this line 1. Now, I'm not saying that he said that that picture was from that exact standing point here. But that is where he started. Now, if that's where he started, okay, so let's see here. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, so that's that line where he was standing, or where he started his Google Earth, or excuse me, Google Street View thing. Okay, there's no land between him and the tower, none. Okay, so I need to find out where he was talking about when he said that he took this picture. See, because here, this is down here at that corner. Okay, I just showed that on Street View, where I put my start the slideshow thing. And you can even see it here on his Street View thing. He's down at that corner, the same place where, excuse me, this corner of the street. This is where he is actually, that's where he's starting this at. Okay, same corner. What's this? For some reason, this has a different name than what I have on Google Earth, but that might be just a continuation of the street that it was previously. I'm trying to read what that says down there. Carn Road. Oh, Marine Road. Okay, yeah, that's Marine Road. So just so we see, this is Marine Road. Okay, so that is where he's standing in this particular spot. Okay, so now let's find out exactly where he's talking about, where he took the picture. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying he said he took the picture from there, because I don't think he said that. He's just, this was where he was starting out.
Okay.
Sorry to recap.
So let's get rid of that.
I don't, yeah.
These are the findings.
Okay.
Now, this makes it look, I must have had the camera set on a shit setting, but this makes it look like it was a dark day. It was actually really sunny, and I actually got a little bit of a suntan. I can feel my arms are burning. Now, let's zoom into the background. Now, this isn't a good picture, I accept, but the tower is here.
Okay, now, he hasn't really said where he went to. And that kind of bothers me, because he showed that corner, but then he is showing an image that is impossible given the landscape. Now, what I mean by impossible, not impossible because of any kind of curvature or anything like that. Impossible because of the fact that in his image, there is land between him and the tower. In reality, there's no land between him and the tower other than, no, absolutely none. He might see a building or two and maybe a pier. That's it. So, okay, so let's see here. Hold on a second here. So what I'm going to do, instead of that, I'm going to do the part that I enjoy doing. I'm going to pause right here. I'm not going to discount or prove anything at the moment other than what would be land between him and there. And I'm going to say that the first land that is going to get between him and the tower is going to be this outcropping here. So, and it's only a little bit of land it appears. I mean, it's like land and beach. Okay, let's go back here. Now he kind of zoomed out. He zoomed in on it. So let me get back.
But this makes it look like it was a dark day. It was actually really sunny, and I actually got a little bit of a suntan. I can feel my arms are burning.
Don't care about your suntan.
Now, let's zoom into the background.
Okay, so there is a decent amount of land coming out here, and then, like I said, it pops up twice. Okay, so, and Blackpool Tower in this image is between these two pop-ups. Okay, so let's find out where that photo was actually taken from. Okay, so I'm of the strong opinion that it's going to be between something here and here. So what I'm going to do is, let's see. Oh, no, down here. Control C, Control V. And then we'll property this one, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to, okay, now this is going to be the first part. Whether he's on the beach or not, I don't know. At this moment, I don't know. I'm going to say that somewhere around, I'm going to say, well, that one dark pop-up there is probably, now I'm going to verify this by zooming in a little lower, but I'm seeing, according to the measurements going over Google Earth for land height, I'm seeing this area here seems to be raised and then it slopes downwards. So let's see. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so I'm going to call that left pop-up. So, like I said, I don't know if he's on the beach or not. So whether the road or the beach at this point is kind of irrelevant until I get down to the actual measuring lengths. But there is a nice path here, and let's see, rock jetty and things like that. So I'm going to be happy with that at the moment. Like I said, these are just the roughs right now. Now, let's see here. If I can, let me see if I can do all this into the same thing here. Now, what I'm getting at is, get that north. Okay, what I'm getting at is, like I said, there's a hill here, and there's a hill here. Now, this hill is a little bit, dare I say, dirtier, at least from this picture. The picture is not a very high resolution, unfortunately. And that's not a hit. It's just, you know, it's not giving me anything really to work with. But this dark green grassy area, or excuse me, hilly area here, I might even be on the wrong side of that hill. But anyway, that's where I'm going with at the moment. Like I said, these are all just roughs. So now he moves down a little ways.
Right, and we have a direct line of sight to Blackpool Tower, but we don't. So Google Maps is not accurate in this.
Wait, why would Google Maps not be accurate? You weren't standing down at that street corner. Wait, I just got somebody saying that I need to look at the chat. Okay, you said, nope, I was down the ramp at the point I showed you. Okay. Everybody leave Anthony alone just for a moment. And now, it says, now he just said something here.
Up the coastline, Formby Beach is over to the right, it's over here somewhere, and Blackpool protrudes to the left. But in actual fact, it's slightly different. So Google Maps is not accurate with what I saw today with regard to Formby Beach and with regard to where Blackpool Tower is.
What was that beach? Flomda? Sorry, man. You gotta start talking without nuts in your mouth. Let's see. Flounder Beach? Is that what he said? Anthony, do me a favor. Type into the chat exactly what the name of that beach was you just referenced. You said Flounder? This right here.
But in actual fact, it's slightly different. So Google Maps is not accurate with what I saw today with regard to Formby Beach. And
I don't know what that beach name was. If you're referring to being there or it's in the distance. Hold on a second here. I gotta take these damn this grid off. Hold on a second. That's like horrible. It's not giving me a lot to work with. Oh, borders label. I turned the damn labels off. That's why. Formby. Got it. Never mind. Forget it. Found it. Okay, Formby is the name of the island here. I had labels turned off on my damn on my Google Earth. Okay, Formby. Okay, that's the outcropping. Gotcha. Okay, so let's see here. Now I'm kind of narrowing in on it. I mean, you gave me a good well, at least a good starting azimuth. So let me continue.
And with regard to where Blackpool Tower is in relation to it, Blackpool Tower is clearly behind it.
Yes.
But on Google Maps, it indicates that Formby Beach is slightly to the right, and we have a direct line of sight to Blackpool Tower, but we don't.
Okay, now hold on a second. Hold on a second. Now I'm cashing in on what he just said there. Okay, now what he's trying to say here is that this stretch area here, if I'm interpreting this correctly, this stretch area where he says he started, he's saying that Google Maps is wrong because, hold on, because this outcropping, this protrusion here should not be visible between Blackburn Tower and his point of photography. Hold on.
Blackpool Tower is clearly behind it.
Hold on.
But on Google Maps, it's over here somewhere, and Blackpool protrudes to the left. I do have better pictures. They're coming up. In the foreground, you have the sand dunes of Formby Beach.
Yeah.
In the background, you have Blackpool.
Yeah.
If you get Google Maps up and you look at the line of sight from where I'm stood in Hoy Lake.
Hoy Lake. Hoy Lake. In Hoy Lake. But you weren't at Hoy Lake, dude. I mean, the line of sight is pretty clear. And it's not even close. You weren't at Hoy Lake. That's where you brought up the Google Earth thing, or the Street View thing. And that's also where I confirmed that that's where the Street View was by using your by using what you used on thing, but you weren't at Hoy Lake because nothing about, and not just the one picture, but like all of the pictures that you have shown so far have this protrusion of Formby between you and Blackpool. So that's, no, that doesn't make any sense, dude, because it's not. No. You, is that the point of argument here, that you were here but you weren't there, you were up here? Hold on a second. Now I got to go into photo forensics. Sounds like me and Shawn talking about that lighthouse a minute ago. All right, so hold on a second.
Up the coastline,
Okay, so now I got the whole gist of what appears to be the problem here. So I'm going to let this play out. I want to hear what he says.
Formby Beach is over to the right. It's over here somewhere, and Blackpool protrudes to the left. But in actual fact, it's slightly different. So Google Maps is not accurate with what I saw today with regard to Formby Beach and with regard to where Blackpool Tower is in relation to it. Blackpool Tower is clearly behind it.
Yes.
But on Google Maps, it indicates that Formby Beach is slightly to the right, and we have a direct line of sight to Blackpool Tower, but we don't. So Google Maps is not accurate in this.
No, you're claiming two different locations. Your point of photography was not in Hoy Lake. Your point of photography was at least in what's it called? Lizo? Was at least in Lizo. Now let's watch the photos as they go by to see if we can confirm this.
This instance. Okay, zoom back out. I didn't have a good picture here. So what I did.
Now, okay, well, yeah.
There's some of the pylon things. Wait.
I need to give me something to work with here, man.
Whatever they're called. Fucking, yeah, them. So what we did was moved further down the promenade to try and get us a little bit closer. And I don't know whether it would get us closer, but it felt like it probably would do. So
now, is that a ship or a building? A second ago I said those were ships, but is that a ship or a building? Is there a big white building over here somewhere? Well, none that I can really distinguish, so that wouldn't Not unless it's something that's plainly and bluntly obvious.
Again, there's a tower from a different vantage point. Notice that the foreground has moved to the left,
Yes.
but the tower has remained still. That's, well, interpret that any way you want to.
Yeah, it's called line of sight, man.
Okay, so.
Well, wait a minute. See, now I did see this before. What? Wait a minute. Where is there? That is a one of those windmills. Greatly zoomed in, I'll give you, but that's one of those windmills. And as we saw in the image before, those windmills seem to be lining this area somehow. Is there imagery of that? They must be a little bit further offshore because Google, unfortunately, doesn't show everything that you want it to see. But is there any of them in the area down here? Hold on. Is there anything out here, maybe? No, that's just stuff. No, that's not even out in the water. This thing is out in the water. That, I don't even know what the hell that is. It looks like a fun park or some shit. I don't know. Oh, what's that? What's that? That little fat guy right there. Hold on a second here. Let me see if that means anything. Hey, go, Google Street View. Could that be that? Hold on. I can't be certain because unfortunately the windmills are not showing on Google Earth. Unfortunately. What's that little guy? Now, could one compare that at all to that? No, the resolution isn't all that good, even though it is cute and white and all that stuff. Hold on. Is there anything else? See, there's all those windmills that unfortunately you can't see them in. Yeah. Now, judging by, hold on. Well, that's a little lighthouse, right? Well, people love lighthouses. Where am I at? Exit Street View. Now, let me see. I am at Marine Lake, King's Parade. Okay, well, let me go gadget Google this here. Let me see, new window. All right, so what I'm going to look up is Marine Lake. I guess that's what this is. Marine Lake Lighthouse, UK. Okay, so this is what I came out with. So, you know, this is that location. See, because what I want. Okay, well, that didn't help much. That's an itty bitty little picture, bastards. Marine Lake Lighthouse. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice one. That's that lighthouse. That right there, that's that lighthouse. Okay, here's where I'm going on with that. Okay, there. Can I zoom in on this a little bit? Make this a little bit easier for other folks to see. Okay, there's a big pipe, and then there's a rusty stairwell, and then an entry door. Looks like it's kind of hazy off in the backgrounds, but I got no background information to go with, unfortunately. And that is identical to that. Okay, that's that lighthouse. Now, hold on a second here. That is that lighthouse right there. Okay, so I got that light. I thought that might have been one of those wind towers. Okay, cool, cool. Well then, now it's not to say that you couldn't have gone maybe back, but that's one hell of a different location. Anyway, hold on. Let me move that off to the side. Now let me see something here. I'm going to count something here. I don't want to be disturbed on it. 156, 157, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, come on. Come on. Yeah, talking, blah, blah, blah. Keep scrolling through. 66. 67. 68. 68. Okay, there's a reason why I'm there's a reason why I'm counting here. When you take photographs on a camera, unless you go back and rename them, it does an automatic incremental one at a time, you know, photo 1, photo 2, photo 3, photo 4, in the order that you took them. And that's not something that happens on the save to your computer. That's something that happens on the save inside of the camera. Okay, so here's something interesting, and that is the photo that he wants me to look at is 168. Or at least that's the one he's talking about right here. And I admit, I see the tower right here, and I see whatever that place is, foreplay, whatever it's called. I see that over here. I also see a nice big way marker. But if you look up here, I don't know how well you can see this in the Hangout, but this says DSC 0168. Now, he's moving around in it. 167. It's obviously looking at something else there. 165. Hold on. 5. Okay, I got to go through these numbers right. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 65. That's where he stops and talks for a second. Okay, and all of these photos showing him incrementally moving as it would be in this particular thing, moving northeastward. Or, well, hold on a second. Yeah, basically northeast, if not east. Each one of those photos showing that's in succession. So you can see the numbers going one at a time. And he's moving in that direction. So right now he's at 165. He's going to zoom back out because new Windows doesn't let you do it. 66. the next photo that he shows, he's at the lighthouse. Now, 67, 68. Now, 68 is the one he wants to focus on. 68 is after the photo from that lighthouse. So he's up here. Okay, first that lighthouse shot was shot in some other wild direction, had nothing really to do with the tower, but but just the pure sequence, basically what he's, and I'm going to play it here in a second here, but basically what he wants us to know is that he says he started here, but then he started taking pictures up here, and then after he took a picture of the lighthouse, he went all the way back over here. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all. What the hell? All right. And plus, there's that big channel marker right there. Well, hold on. Let's see if we can. That's what kind of got us on that lighthouse last time. If there's a nice big fat channel marker out there, you know, like that. Yeah, guys, he's here. Okay, he's up here at this marine lake area. So let's continue playing here from what he wants to say. I'll back it up just a little bit. Oh.
Then we moved again. Ignore that picture. It's not a relevant bit, neither is that one.
It was kind of relevant, dude. It kind of showed you where you were at. And now, if, okay, I can't really be 100% certain, but if that right there is that channel marker that he has in the photo, it is a pretty big sucker. Okay, so I'll just untitled place mark, and it seems to be, well, almost right at the shoreline of what's that place called? Formby. Okay, now this is just going to be a reference here. Let's say that would probably be about it right there. Which puts him right about, this is kind of a rough estimate, but that puts him right out here. Because that channel marker is right there at the edge of Formby Beach. This photo was taken on or about this jetty area right here. As a matter of fact, well, I don't know if Street View is going to be there. No, unfortunately, Street View seems to stop right here. Damn. I'm going to have to write a complaint. I can't really, let me see if I can go over this way just a little bit. If I can see that stupid little marker. I don't know if that's, I'm not certain that that's the marker. It looks a little bit too tall. No, I'm going to say that, well, probably somewhere up there is where, right here where it ends, that's actually where the end of that line was that I just did. I'm going to say, with no unfair amount of certainty, because that's also why he took that picture of that thing, I still contend that's probably a boat way off in the distance. And unfortunately, yeah, there's Formby Beach right there. That's, unless I could be a little off there, but it seems like that's where it ends. That's Formby Beach right there. So, yeah. Okay, this photo was taken almost definitively from Exit Street View. Right here at Marine Lake, or whatever this area is called. That photo was taken from here. So let's see what that means. Control, let's see, Control C, Control V, like that. Properties. So let's bring that over to Blackpool. Make sure I land it right at it. Like that. Okay, so that. Okay, now if he's still standing here at this point, then what is he going to see in the way? Okay, he's going to see a lot of junk in the way there. Wherever Crosby is, and okay, so let's see let's move along. Okay, let's see here.
Okay, so now as we're moving to the right, the foreground is moving to the left.
Right.
The tower stays still. Before the tower is over here, it looks like the tower's moved, but it's not the tower that's moved, it's the foreground that's moved. The foreground has moved to the left.
Right.
Well, there's the tower. Okay.
Okay.
Bear in mind, we couldn't see the tower at all. Yeah, that looks almost at full height, but for the dunes that are...
You saw the tower just fine in your previous pictures. It's just that it was covered by, yeah. God, I keep screwing that name up. Formby Beach or Formby area.
in front of it, but that looks like the tower at full height. I just wish it was a better picture.
The only reason why you're seeing the tower, more of the tower in this picture than you were in previous pictures, is because this hill is higher. In the previous, well, I mean, the hill is not changed in height, but the higher portion of the hill was in front of it. Not really sure where you're going with that.
So at this point, I'm thinking, that curvature calculator said that it wouldn't even be visible. Now I am lay on my belly. Right. I'm lay on my belly. I spots this ship taking off. It's
Don't care about
doing it because it just happened to be there.
Don't care about the
sand bit, but I'm just taking a couple of time-lapse photos.
Don't care about the
turn. Ignore that one.
Don't care about the boat.
He's making a bit of a turn. He's getting further away. Now this is an interesting picture. I allowed the dog to be in the foreground to show that I am on the beach.
Yeah, that's
and you
cool.
can see that the water is breaking.
If you want photos of dogs' asses? That's
so I'm as close to the water as I can get. I am at water's level. Boat's disappearing. Now, on the observation.
I'm not really.
So this is at the zoom, and this is straight away. This is without the zoom, but I'm lay on my belly. The camera is touching the beach. Okay.
Cool with that.
This is zooming in. At this point, I'm beginning to lose it. I'm struggling with getting the focus because he's getting quite far away.
Right.
To happen. Boats in the background, dogs in the foreground. There's the water breaking. I'm right on the water's edge. Okay. So as this boat's now making his turn, he's making a right turn.
Wait, are we going to go back
to the tower?
Trying to
focus on that, but I think what the camera's done is focused on this because it can't see this anymore because it's getting that small. So this is the last photo I took before I did a video, which is this. Now, unfortunately, this little fucking icon thing here gets right in the way.
Well, take your damn mouse off of it.
Well, don't sit there. Move. Ah, got rid of that plug, got rid of that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now bear in mind how flat to the ocean I am here. Now, at this point, what I want to show you is what this flat Earth calculator said I would get. Okay, that is actually inconsistent with what it says.
Okay,
This
well,
proves that the maths is working. You can do the calculation.
first of all, you don't have any distance on that boat, so anything that you're showing here versus the flat Earth flat Earth, wow, the Earth curvature calculator is irrelevant because you don't know what the distance to that boat is. So that's kind of irrelevant. Get back to the tower, dude. Wasn't this all about the tower? Hold on. This is what happens when you analyze things and put together videos with nuts in your mouth. This is what right here. This is what I was talking about a second ago. Okay, everything is done. Wait a minute. Everything is done with every time you make videos or photos in a computer in a digital camera, it saves them in order. Okay, that's just how it does it. Okay, now this photo of that lighthouse out at Marine Park, whatever it was, Marine thing, was taken before the one that he was questioning. So unless he went all the way out to that lighthouse and then went all the way back to, where the hell is that place again? All the way back to Hoy Lake. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start winding this up here. I'm getting the high side from my girl here. Okay, so ultimately, if the argument of this entire video, now look, he's standing here at that channel right here. This is at that inlet channel. That's right there. See that? He's standing here probably with his girl. That's cool. You know, people take little day trips and stuff like that. But he's standing right here. And unless I'm mistaken, that was the area that I was just looking at a minute ago. I might be wrong. Out here at this jetty. Yeah, there's benches and a fence out there. People are kind of small at the distance. It might even be up there. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so his photo was taken from Marine Park, not taken from Hoya Lake, whatever it was called. So I'm kind of at a loss for, if I take this and then I get out of Street View. So the distances that are involved here from there to Blackburn, yeah, that's properties, sorry. And that is measurements is 25 miles, and that's not really all that big of a deal. Hold on a second here. Whoa, wow, I got that zoomed in. Earth curve calculator. That's the big bits. Now the biggest thing is, okay, first of all, how high is he off the ground? I'm kind of speeding through this, guys, because I got to get off this. It's looking like we're at about a meter, but I'm doubting that. I really am, because it's up on a jetty. But we'll give it a meter. Okay. Say blah 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 blah. And then what was the distance again? I'm sorry. Oops. That was this one. Properties, measurements, kilometers, 41.6. Oops. Wow, I get that backwards. Okay. Now, with zero atmosphere, mind you, with zero atmosphere, we would be talking about 113 meters would be missing. Okay, with zero atmosphere. Okay. Now, that's with no refraction, nothing whatsoever, because that's what people don't understand about this one. This one doesn't put all that in there. Somebody could probably pull it up on Metabump. Where was I going? Blackpool Tower. All Blackpool Tower, Wikipedia. Now, how high did they say that was? 158 meters. Okay. So let's see. Now, if only 113 meters of it would have been lost, it would still be visible without refraction. Okay, 158 meters. Okay, that means about 40 meters of that tower would still be visible without refraction. So hopefully that went down. And anyway, I hope everybody's thrilled with that. What? Now I'm looking over at the chat. Oh my God, Sly is making up this shit as he goes along. Guess what, Afterlife now? No, I'm sorry, Anthony was. Sorry, guys. So the photo was perfectly possible. Now, if he's claiming that he was actually, if he's claiming that he was here, that's bullshit. He wasn't here, because in the sequence of his photos, he was here. Okay, in the pictures that he has available, he was here. Okay, the picture in the middle might have been somewhere around here, but I doubt it. It didn't move that much. It would have been like over here. That's all I got. Okay, so y'all have yourselves a nice day. I'm gonna go eat.